That's correct. That's why Sazad Hussain built the SDI Academy. It was founded with the aim of providing English courses and training to migrant workers. The goal is to improve their skills and help them meld into the greater public. This feat landed him a spot on this year's Forbes Asia list of 30 under 30 for social impact. And now we are connected with Sazad in Singapore to talk more about the SDI Academy. Good morning, Sazad.
Hi, Sazad.
Hi, Sazad.
Good morning.
Here you are.
Wow.
Thanks for having me.
Yes,
Yes,
from the
we're-
profile that we read, it's so amazing that what you're doing to the migrant and the things that you do, especially to make a social impact. So, Sazad, first of all, what prompted you to establish the SDI Academy? And in the first place, what is your purpose?
All right, thank you so much for asking that question. So the story of SDI Academy is very close to my personal story. I moved from Singapore. I moved to Singapore from Bangladesh when I was 10 years old with my family, but I struggled with the language, even though I studied in a decently good school back in Bangladesh. But after coming to Singapore, I realized that despite my educational background, I wasn't able to get into a good school. I wasn't able to get good education in Singapore because of the language barrier. So that left a lasting impression in my mind. And I thought, if I am a person with so much privileges, I'm struggling. What about the migrant workers who don't have families here, who don't have any kind of support here? So that's how it started. And once I started speaking to the migrant workers, that's when I realized that English is such an important cause for them.
Wow.
All right.
So
And
cool.
Sazad, what is the state of migrant workers currently in Singapore? Are they struggling to find jobs because they lack the necessary skills? And what are the skills that they are lacking?
So the migrant workers in Singapore, they have their jobs. The issue is that they don't have any clear roadmap of their career. But the most important part is that they don't understand safety instructions at the workplace. And they work in construction, shipyards, and they don't understand safety instructions because of the language barrier. So because of this, we wanted to teach them and equip them with the skills so that they don't get into workplace accidents, first of all. Second of all, they can plan their future better. But most importantly, they can also assimilate into the mainstream society and communicate with the rest of the locals so that they feel more welcomed, they feel that they're part of the society. These are the three main goals of SDI Academy by empowering them with technical skills as well as various other skills.
All right. And also, hearing your story about your experience when the first time you went to Singapore and then you have you are struggling because of the language barrier. Now you teach and you have the SDI Academy to teach the migrants so they will have a better future as you are. And we wonder, what are you teaching? Are you teaching as well? Or are you only teach English? Or what do you offer to the migrants or the courses?
Thank you for asking that. So we provide English communication skills of various levels. We provide IT literacy, digital literacy. We provide financial literacy as well as entrepreneurship. So when they go back to their home country, there is something that they can do and also create jobs. So we have folks from Bangladesh, Indonesia, Philippines, India, China. So they go back after serving 6 to 10 years in Singapore. But they don't have any future prospect of what to do when they go back. So with entrepreneurship, they can create jobs for their family as well.
Oh wow! So probably it's a like soft skill that are really useful. So they can they can be ready to work on field and many things. Basically, it's about communication, about the technology, things like that. I mean, do you agree, Dirza? Because it's really important to teach that two things. You know what SDI has to offer. For the migrant.
Correct. Well. That's very correct. I mean, to help the migrant to have a better future.
Exactly.
And Sazad, I'm very curious as well. How did you develop the curriculum or like the syllabus? Did you work with the Ministry of Education or did you work with certain universities to develop the curriculum? What did you do when you first started teaching?
Yeah. So actually, our approach was quite simple. We when I started talking to the migrant workers, it was a very ground-up approach. Of course, that was further validated by various universities and professors from universities, as well as expertise in this area. But the first approach was very simple about knowing what their needs are. So as a child, when they learn a language, when anybody learns a language, we start with things that we need, like mother, milk, water, right? And then we slowly start building our vocabulary. We start speaking simple sentences and then more complex sentences. So we did the same thing for migrant workers by asking what are the scenarios that they get into, every day, like asking for direction, safety instructions, as well as communicating with people, and etc. So we broke it down into words, phrases, as well as in scenarios, and that's how it's very contextualized. And we use their mother tongue to actually, provide the scaffold that they need to have a learning platform.
Oh, okay. So, Shahzad, we're wondering, this SDI Academy exists only for migrant workers, or basically all Singaporean, free, or just regular Singaporean citizen can enroll and enter and learn at SDI Academy? And is it do migrant workers need to pay for the courses, or you give it for free or something like that?
Thank you for asking that question. So it is very much customized for the migrant workers using their native language, using their industries. But of course, anybody is free to join. There's not a problem for that. But usually, most of our beneficiaries are migrant workers, both male and female. So for the courses, our idea is to actually work with the employers to get employers to pay for the courses. Unfortunately, most employers are not willing to pay.
Yeah.
So what we thought is that what we wanted to see is that we wanted to wait and get this buy-in. But we realized that migrant workers are so motivated and they love our courses so much that they're willing to pay out of themselves, right? So they come for it and they started, saying that they see the value and they want to pay for it. So that's how we started. But there have been many cases where migrant workers came, they paid a little bit and they were not able to pay the full amount.
Right.
But we let them, we saw the drive and we let them enroll in our classes anyway. So just because they can't pay does not mean that we
Wow, that is so kind. So they can get education, but they don't have to worry about the payment as well.
That is so inspiring.
Exactly, such inspiring things that you've done, Shahzad. And of course, it's very beneficial for the migrant workers, and also probably because Shahzad has been working together with the government as well, and probably he can work together with the company as well, who have a migrant workers, so they can work together. Right.
But do you accept
we also had many corporates who actually provided scholarships because they want to provide scholarships for them. So we work closely with various companies who might not even be in the industry, but they provide the scholarships.
Yeah. So the company can provide the education for the workers, and the SDI, can provide the education for them. Wow, that's nice.
But are you guys open to donations or like even grants from the governments or even the public?
Yeah.
To keep the thing afloat?
Of course. So on our website, anybody can come and actually donate, and they can sponsor somebody for a particular number. So what has happened due to the pandemic is that we launched our mobile application, and the cost of the course has actually dropped a lot because we want to make it as affordable as possible for anyone. So right now, people can get a scholarship only at $15. To the mobile application, and they get all the courses that we have. Previously, it used to be almost $300. So we cut down the costs through technology so that they're able to access better. And anybody can provide the scholarship.
Wow.
Well, talking about the pandemic, how are you delivering the courses nowadays? Do you use online method, or do you still have face-to-face learning as well?
So, when the pandemic started, we have been doing physical classes all our life, right? But we've been planning to scale up and by utilizing technology, so we are quite lucky. But our app was supposed to be ready by last December, but the pandemic came in March, February, March at that point in time. So at the beginning, what we did was that we couldn't, continue our classes. So we went to start focusing on main things like distributing food, distributing various other important things like PPE, face mask, and etc. And at the same time, our technology team has been trying to develop the app. So the app was developed much faster than what we intended. We launched the app in June, and so far we've trained another 10,000 people to the app because we got a lot of scholarships from various people, various individuals as well as companies. And because of that, we were able to reach to more people. And our goal is to train another 50,000 people by working with various embassies, various companies to get the scholarship so that migrants can get it for free.
Oh wow, that's quite ambitious in a good way. I mean, it's really good to to do things like that, because we know that Singapore receives so many welcoming more migrants to migrant workers as well. So Sazad, we're wondering, I read that the CSDI Academy has trained more than 8,500 individuals. So actually, when did you start all these things with the SDI? From
So the 8,500 was physical classes, and then another 10,000 was online. So total 18,500 people.
Okay.
So what we have done is that we started in 2013.
2000.
So in the 7 years, we trained 8,500. But because of technology, within 1 year we managed to train another 10,000, and that's why we are hoping to do even more with more support.
All right. Do you know where are they now after they graduate? Do you or probably you can share inspiring story from one of your student or more that you can share with us?
Absolutely. So our students who usually from the first few batches, they are doing fantastic at this point in time. We keep in touch with many of them. So one of them, he couldn't speak in English when he first came to Singapore, and he was working in the construction sector. He dropped out of high school back in Bangladesh. And once he came here after 1 year, he was actually speaking at the TEDx NUS platform to speak in front of 400 people, and it has been viewed more than 10,000 views. And it was such a great moment and proud moment for all of us to see him speak so fluently, and inspiring others as well. And we have others who dropped out of high school, used to work in the Marina Bay Sands project, and now Nazrul Bhai. So he finished his diploma program, and then we encouraged him to pursue his degree program. And he finished his degree program and did really well for his classes. And now we're actually trying to get a scholarship for him to do his master's program. So we are looking for opportunities and see how can we support him in his journey. And many other people as well who got promotion within their companies. Some entrepreneurs as well who went to start businesses. And so yeah, we are seeing a lot of results of the work that we have been doing and hope to do more.
Wow, that's so cool! Such inspiring story.
So Sazad, what's the grand plan for SDI Academy? Are you trying to expand to other countries in the region, or even like Dubai? We know that Dubai has a lot of
migrant workers
as well.
Sure.
Are you going to apply the same concept?
You're absolutely right. So our plan is to become a one-stop portal for migrant workers, for education, for jobs, for all kinds of services. But of course, we focus on education, and we integrate other services like jobs, remittance, mobile top-ups, so that they don't have to go to different places for all the services that they need. And it's not just in Singapore. We have a lot of people, like you said, in Dubai, in Malaysia, as well as the whole the Middle Eastern region. There's a lot of migrant workers. So that's our target, to become a super app for migrant workers, a platform for the migrant workers.
Right.
That's where we hope to go.
Wow,
that's ambitious.
So cool. And amazing things. We can't wait to see that, because it's about inclusivity. All the people need to, the same the same value to work, to be respect as the same as other people.
What I can see here, that Sazad is now democratizing education.
Right.
Education for all.
Education for all. Thank you so much, Sazad. Really nice talking to you and the program, hearing from SDI Academy. Hopefully, we're looking forward for your next move about the grand plan. It's all gonna work in the future. Thank you so much, Sazad.
Stay safe and stay healthy out there, Sazad. Bye-bye.
All right. Have a good day.
Bye. Wow, that's such a